Good morning, little pickers. Today's weather forecast is kinda rainy. That's the official meteorological term. So we have very low hopes. But that's brass. That's brass. That's brass. There's a lot of other materials involved, though. That's steel, but it's a Tiffany lamp. Maybe we'll take it. That might be our thumbnail. That's broken. What's over here? Anything? All right, I don't want to lose my magnet. Remind me to take that. What's inside your duffel bag, lady? Oh. A red fish that goes on a rod. Oh. Three red fish. We might take that. And there's one cord we're gonna cut. All right. So, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, which we will take with the option to re-gift later. These things, from which we will strip all the glass later. This thing, which is ditto, this thing, wow, that's a mess. And we're gonna return to this pile in a few minutes, but right now I have to go to the bathroom. So I'll see you in a second. All right, I figured out what was in this duffel bag. It's these three red carps, whatever they are. They go on these poles. And then there's a concrete fish with little glass beads in it. But what I think I'm gonna do is take all this ceramic and glass stuff off the chandeliers and put it in here and re-gift it. All right, there's our brass. And there's that lady's duffel bag. And there's her fish wrapped up in towels. So let's go back to her pile because there was a cord there I wanted to cut. Maybe I'll call this video that. Let's give this lady back her duffel bag. That's a good name for a video. I'm not gonna cut the cord off of that. Maybe somebody wants those lights for their workshop. Oh, all right, we'll cut the cord off of this though. Let's set her lamp back up right. That's a cute lamp. Oh, good Lord. Stop it. What about this table? Nah, we don't need that table. I'm glad we came back to this pile. You see what I see? That's my magnet that I forgot to take with me. Boy, oh boy, what a boner that would have been, huh? We would have been looking for that magnet all day. Yeah, you can say boner in like an old-fashioned, old-timey way, and it basically means like a silly mistake. But I understand that it means other things. So, get your mind out of the trash heap, and let's go dig through people's trash heaps. What do these freaks have? I like this unit full of drawers, but it's a little too bent. I don't know, maybe we should take it anyway. I don't think so. What about in here? Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh my God, it's a piece of copper. Oh, wow. It's a whole little stash of copper. Jeez. I'm very excited right now because this is a fresh pile, and I wasn't really thinking that we were gonna find any fresh piles, what with the rain and all. But let's see, we got a mower blade, another mower blade, another mower blade, another mower blade, and some steel brackets. Oh, good Lord. Help me. Ugh. Wow. It's hard bending over when you're fat. All right. I'm not mad about any of this stuff. Let's see, Saratoga. I think these are those folding chairs you bring to the racetrack or whatever, or to Saratoga, wherever that is. What's in here? I don't know. But it's only held together with a twist tie. And as I pulled up here, the people were pulling out of the driveway and they didn't like yell at me or nothing. All right, so this is awful. We'll twist tie it back. Do you want their toaster oven? Last call on that thing. Too rusty, too bent. Some wood stuff. Wow, what an interesting development that we found this pretty piece of copper. Look at that. It's so sweet. All right, stuff is starting to come out in dribs and drabs. Look at this, a bunch of bolts. Interlocking stencils. Some valves. A drill sizer. And what's in this wood box? Ooh, the vibro tool. Yeah, you'll see. That's $5. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to grab this like a pizza. That didn't work. That didn't work. These interlocking stencils just interlocked all over the grass. Help me out for a second here. All right, sorry about that. You know I wanted to do it one-handed, but it just wasn't gonna happen for us. So that's a fun box of crap. I don't know if any of it's worth anything. Let's see what else we got here. We got some tin flamingos. Look at their little beady eyes. Isn't that sweet? Those are worth 3 for $1. Don't forget there's ceramic fishes in there, so we don't want to break that. And then we got some green fence posts, which we're not going to take, and some wood and whatever the hell this stuff is. These LP records look like somebody already went through them, but maybe not. They're kind of moldy, but they're not that moldy. You know what? I'm gonna really quickly whip these into shape. All right, these records are kind of questionable and somewhat moldy, but you know, there's some okay stuff in here. The Doobies, Mamas and the Papas, What's this one? They all seem to be in here backwards, so these are like backwards records, I guess. Temptations, Johnny Mathis, Art Garfunkel, Ringo, Seals and Crofts, Jim Croce, Three Dog Night, Saturday Night Fever. See all the mold on here, or dust, or whatever that is? But that's a Beatle album. It's got the blue wax. No, it's just black wax. Wings, ABBA, Concert for Bangladesh, David Gates, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Grand Funk. There's a nice clean copy of Led Zeppelin's untitled 4th album right here. So these albums kind of suck, but we'll take them because what else are we finding today? Probably nothing. I saw this guy putting this little handful of metal out like an hour ago. I didn't stop because I didn't want to talk to him. I don't always like talking to the people. They're usually nice, but maybe I'm not nice. Maybe I'm just a dick. Anyway, what the hell is this thing? It's like a fan, a welcome sign, and some wind chimes. Throw it in the tin bucket. These records seem to have dried out pretty well, so that's good. Think there's anything good? This is the one we didn't go through before. Let's see. Anything in here? Stevie Wonder, Bruce Springsteen, who's that? Dan Hartman. Okay, got that. I think there's another Stevie Wonder. All right, I'm not mad at these boxes of records. I don't know, I'm a little mad at them. Why are they so moldy? Well, some stuff is coming out despite the rain. What about this? Wow, neat. It's like fake rocks. I want those. What about this Carboy? Oh. The Carboy's holding their TV up. You know, I'll tell you something. I have an awful hard time selling those Carboys, even for like $5, so I'll leave it there to hold up their TV. This pile of towels is filled with ceramic fishes. So we gotta be careful where we put this big, heavy Thule bike rack. I like this one. This is a simple one. It's from the olden times, you know, where things were simpler. It doesn't fold down so much. It's not like a big time foldy folderson. All right, I think we could sort of bridge this across the rest of our load. Yeah, that kind of works, doesn't it? Although maybe later I'll take it apart a little bit, see how that works out for us. My friend gave me this weight bar. That's gonna be a problem. All right, for now, that's good. I like this bike rack. Maybe I'll keep that for myself. Put it on the Jeep. It's even got the screw in it. It's nice and clean. You guys think we need a Jeep back here? I mean, a bike rack back here? I don't know. That'd probably get in the way of our lift gate. But yeah, considering the rainy weather, I'm not sad at all about this load. So let's keep on trucking because it's only 1 in the afternoon. Look at this fancy pan. I like this pan. It looks like it's brand new too. Anyway, we'll put it in the car. Yeah, considering the weather, we're not doing so bad today. It's like 2 o'clock And the rain's supposed to stop at about 5, even though it's not really raining that much now. So the theory is the stuff's gonna start coming out in earnest at about 5. I don't know if I'll hang out that long. That's another 3 hours, but as long as they're putting stuff out, we'll take it. And as far as this lady's pizza box goes, I guess we'll somewhat reluctantly take that too, because I just don't want to be a dick who leaves a cardboard box at the end of some lady's driveway, but, you know. I could certainly live without it. I see a thing that says Yamaha on it. What is this Yamaha thing? I think that's like an iPod dock. I don't have like an iPod, so I don't need like an iPod dock. You want to go check out this lady's toolbox? Let's see if it's empty or not. Oh, it's super empty. It's got some water and a leaf and a washer. That's so sad. I really felt like that toolbox had potential. You know, it looks authentic. Looks genuine. All right, what about this tub? Jeez, lady. Let's see, we got some skates and some casters. An iron. Ugh. Whatever the hell that is. Man. Alright, I'm not mad at this lady because you can't win them all, but I really thought there was going to be something in there. How many times do you have to drive by a drain pan before you decide to give it a new home? I don't know. So far it's been like 4 or 5 times, maybe. As far as drain pans go, this one's not great, but it is yellow. So if I have to drain coolant, I can use this one, and then I'll be able to keep track of whether it's coolant or motor oil. You know, you usually put motor oil in the black one and coolant in the yellow one. And I really just had to keep talking until I could unlock the Jeep, so it's a drain pan. We could have bought that at the auto parts store for $6, so we just saved $6. I want this thing, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Let's see how heavy it is. Whoa! Heavy enough. All right, let's see. I think that I could maybe put it right here. All right, we got a computer monitor here, which I'd rather not destroy. And we got all our records, which I'd rather not destroy. And if we put these up, they're gonna smash into the window. Let's see what we got cooking over here. Ooh. Not looking very positive over here. You know what? I think we could probably just throw it in right there. We'd have to move this thing around. Oh, I got 2 computers too. This one's pretty cool looking. Can't really see it though. Anyway. Yeah, let me work this out and I'll let you know how it went. That fits in there quite nicely. I don't know if it's worth it because it's probably only worth like $10 in scrap metal, but I just had to have it. All right, these computers fit in here pretty good. This is an old Packard Bell. It's got like this weird shape to it. It's probably worth about $150. Anyway, let's go get the rest of this old saw. Get this old saw. My friend gave me this pressure washer because he thought it was one of those jumper packs, but you know, It's the thought that counts, right? And let's take this blade. Come on out, you dummy. What the hell's wrong with this thing? Why won't it come out? All right, keep it. Don't be stubborn. All right, I can't leave him like this. I'm sorry, Mr. Blade. You can come with us. We'll free you from your plastic prison and send you on to the scrapyard on Monday. So earlier when we started, it was raining. Now it's not. So I guess one lesson we could learn from this video is that if you wait 8 hours, the weather will change. Because today we've been working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, right? All right, it's getting dark, and I don't really feel like hooking up my little video light, so we're gonna call it here. Now, this is the Armor All 2 horsepower vacuum cleaner, which probably works. If it doesn't work, that's gonna suck because it takes a lot of space in the garbage, but I'm gonna say it probably works. Actually, I could ask the guy, but I don't know. We'll see if he volunteers the information. How are you today, sir?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. Then we're just gonna rummage through here, see if there's anything good in here. Does that little vacuum work, do you know?
No, it doesn't work. That's why
It does not work. Thank you for that information. I appreciate that. All right, so that was good to know. Now we can just do this. We'll cut the cord off of it real slick here in the car. We're doing a lot of in-car scrapping these days, right? Wow, the neighbor's driving around scrapping in a Mercedes. Now, I think down at the bottom here, there's some wires and stuff. We don't care about that. And right here, since the guy's throwing up vacuums that don't work, Cuddy Cutterson. All right, that's gonna be it for us today. Sorry, it's kind of an anticlimactic ending, but we put in a good 8.5, 9 hours. We found a decent load, especially considering how the weather started. We got a frog that you didn't meet earlier. We got a drain pan, some metal, a couple of computers, a lot of records, a Thule bike rack that didn't get in the way anywhere near as much as I thought it would, some fun little machinist crap, and this, well, ceramic fish that are wrapped in towels that didn't break yet, and this beautiful piece of metal. So, from yet another cul-de-sac and yet another executive neighborhood and yet another suburb, thanks so much for watching.